Guys, what's up? What are you all doing today? Well, maybe if you are waiting for a personality, Katie. I'm sorry. Let's be respectful. If you are waiting for an appearance, Katie or Lord Voldemort, William himself. Maybe you guys have taken trolling to a new level, but you keep self-owning yourselves. Okay, well, at one point was competing with Harry. Right. But then I said I'm never coming back to the UK except for if it's the university of my mama's deaf or if daddy dies pretty soon, right? That's the next time. We're going to see Harry even said, baby, call me American maybe. You will just put Bruce Springsteen on repeat because you can just treat me like I'm born in the USA. They are making a big deal that Harry is like I'm no longer a citizen why reside Well, I'm sorry, and you can resonate why reside in the US, which after they took away all his houses. Like I said, I would get a one-bedroom or a studio and shortage, just to annoy them to say I'm a same UK resident, but he was competing with Harry every time. Harry did something, he had to come. That's how Kate got in trouble with that fake photo, because they were faking. Then William started competing with Jam. Meghan said she's having a cooking show. Meghan came out with some like 50 puts of jam, which I didn't day good for Meghan. But you guys, it's jam, calm down, right? But I see what the big fuss was. William then got up to go to work to go to a kitchen. But if you zoom in on the pics, he wasn't even cooking, the chef was saying. There was nothing in the pot. He did what he did best, make it a fool of himself. He canceled the Commonwealth trip to the Samoas or where it was while he doesn't want to go. William makes a fool of himself. It's like he's around people so much that tells them every time he smiles the sense that he just can't help being an awkward SAD mess. It would be funny if it didn't have the racism in it, right? He would be like a bumbling fool, the bumbling king to be, but you add the racism and nobody thinks it's funny. So where are we at? What's a new way that Will and Kate think they are going to compete with Meghan? Do you know that? They are now saying that they are going to appear in a cooking show. So let me just show you where the lines of drawing Will and Kate, as far as I've been paying attention to royal stuff, are always saying. Oh my God, we should, we're about to, there's always discussions. There's always showing up. There's always this. There's always that, right? And we are about to do this. We could do this. We're thinking about doing this, and there's always pictures of them looking like. That's all they do. That's all they do to make literally, I think, 50 million a year. Never mind the fortune, never mind the clothes. That's all that they do, right? Everybody talk about them. Oh my God, they are so brave. You think it's brave to literally announce. You're not doing anything for the actual people that are supporting your lifestyle. How is that brave? That is what everybody in the world has to do, or which is they could do. So anyway, what are they doing now? They taking 6 steps back now instead of promising that they might do something work-related right. They have now said that there's a possibility, because you know what I'm not. Everything's work that they might go on Celebrity Bake Off. Maybe Meghan is about to launch a cooking series on Netflix. That is going to be a hit. Meghan knows how to cook. She's really good on camera. She has a lot of famous friends. This is going to be, and it doesn't know about, to announce a lifestyle brand, Aereo, which even though people are talking about the jam. It's just jam, but if we know our Meghan, she going to have jam. She's going to have salsa. She's gonna have seasoning. She's gonna have pots. She's going to have pans. I bet you everything in her kitchen will be for sale, as it should, because like to point out, Meghan has to earn money. Meghan is about to launch a lifestyle brand, and because those idiots on Shooting Island are too small-minded, they just don't get baby. Do you understand how big what she's going? What she's about to launch is. But good for her, she deserves that and all more. I will never hate on someone because sorry. Ralph Knight last night. I would never disparage someone because they use their privilege, and they flip it in Meghan wasn't born in a privilege. Meghan had a mother that loved her hardworking. Yes, she had a lot of famous lovely friends. She was lucky enough to be born beautiful. She was lucky enough to be born smart. But she still puts in the work to actually make something out of herself, and maybe whatever she could have been, she makes sure. It's always 10 times more work. So where are they at now? Because Meghan is now doing what a cooking show, you are going to go on the Great Bake Off. You listen to this. Kate, why William might go on. They may be welcome. They went on a Mary Barry. They went on Mary Barry on a Christmas show on 1000. 19 right again. Will and Kate have completely stopped acting like they are helping any of the poor in their country. They have stopped acting like they even have charities that they believe in. Kate is still doing surveys so she can have photo hops talking about. So tell me again, what happens in the early years? There's never going to be any action from this. William is embarrassing himself over and over and over and embarrassing his country, right? And they are talking about. They might go on a reality TV show to bake cookies for one episode, yeah. I actually don't know whether to laugh, cry, or pray for the people of the UK. The one thing I will say is, and I've said it a million times, the monarchy is falling. But the fact that this is all they can do, they stopped pretending like they give a damn about anyone. And now they are literally trying to get why set at 11, and I've said it again, William wants Aries life. William is insanely jealous of Harry. Think about it. Harry wanted to have 1.5 out. William is giving 1/2 out. Meaning we are doing anything, but you're paying us what we need to do. Harry wanted a beautiful, glamorous wife. He got Meghan. William wants Kate to be Meghan, but you want Meghan without her brain. You want Meghan without her cunning. You want Meghan without her personality. That doesn't happen. Because part of what makes Meghan so great, so we'll take part of what makes Meghan so great, is actually all those things, her accomplishments, or being a fully farm woman. You want an empty vessel that has the personality of a fully farm woman. You want the ability of wherever you go. You have famous, cool, glamorous friends. Harry has that. William, you can only go to premieres, right? He's literally, and I've said it again, he is competing with Harry. He wants Harry his life. Harry works when he wants. Harry has privacy. Aries kids are protected. You really think it's jealous as William is, and as much as they both talk about the way the media ruin their lives? Do you think William is happy at the fact that he has to trot his children out like soap ponies now, and then say he wouldn't do it because William would do anything to save his own stuff, even his own dungeons? But the fact that Harry can keep his kids private, and they are still loved, they are still liked, they are still respected, the fact that Harry actually has his life, and all William can do right now is, instead of doing anything significant, and to be fair, anything to secure the future for his children, he's dedicated his life to trying to take down his brother that at the end of day. William, you have no clout over in the us at all. You are literally, while he Coyote and the Road Runner, only Harry is the Road Runner, which will smith to my next thing right. And this is what I kind of want to end with. You know, a lot of people are saying, oh, my God, it don't matter, William's billionaire, the kids are going to be all right, even if they are they won't know. They won't, because it's much as we talk about that 40 billion or there's a lot of things that the royal family owns that are owned. Sovereign is owned by the country, those castles, those jewels that are missing their clothing alliance, most of their portion, even though they are their caretakers of it, is kind of owned, and one way or the other, by the state, but by the country. If they were forever mocked or ridiculed, or even ran out right, or even ran out at the end of the day, there's only one thing that would actually hold up. They would leave, if not penniless. They would be like the rest of the European royal families, and this leads me to say that William, I know we should be grateful such a short-sighted person is sitting on a throne, because not only are you destroying any chance your children have right, but you're doing it so recklessly you think this gravy train will always go, and it's not. And in this day and age where things are changing so much, people are changing so much, the fact that William is throwing his whole lot into the fact of turning it back to see where the king is the king is the king and should always rule. You guys, I don't know. I do know this, right? And it needs to be said. William and Kate are now turning into reality TV stars. Now I know what you guys are saying. We didn't say the quiet part out loud, and I'll just leave you with this. Kate ain't doing nothing because Kate can't come to the phone. And how much do you want to bet William's going to have a map dressed up like Kate? Talk about Kate couldn't be here. She's getting treatment wherever that might be. I have said to the royals, like we predicted almost 4 months ago. The royals are saying that Kate is not expected to be seen for the rest of the year. I'm very interested now to even see if Kate ever actually makes a recovery again. I believe what the Spanish people said. I believe everything. But again, this is so pathetic that you are somehow trying to eat with your brother and his beautiful, accomplished, smart, savvy, cunning wife that ran circles around you and all these other people. You tried to get to take her down. You literally have now dedicated your life to trying to one-up them. All I can say is, baby, you's a fan. You're a fan. You're a fan. You're a fan. Maybe let me know what you think in the comments, but I won't say one thing. Meghan should actually say, thank you to the kingdom. Yes, so what you guys did the damn thing. But nobody promoted Meghan Jam or her brand more than the people in the UK, which, by the way, I know, I keep saying before I go. Do you know that charity that links the mean site is still taking donations and Meghan his name? Yeah, if we don't need more information that this is the palace behind it and they are bragging that. We've already got 1,000. I'm glad that you're at Cannes. Motivate you to do something that baby, and I think they are trying to let Meghan know. Yeah, every single time you make money, we go link it back to the UK, and we're going on put money in charities, to which I'll say, how is that an own? So now, Meghan is a brand is helping charities in the UK, and this is an own baby. I would say worry about to the UK, telling to worry about yourself and mind your business. But it seems like increasing Meghan reach and her orange is the UK business shall pray for William, but at the end of the day his mom knew what was up. That's what he got 3 years on his head now. Let me know what you think of the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.